We have called in WATE 6 on your side legal analyst Greg Isaacs for another perspective on this election uncertainty. Thank you so much for being here.
Lori, it's good to be here.
Boy, a lot to talk about. So Greg, imagine this. You're a candidate for office. You think something has gone wrong. You and your voters aren't being treated fairly. You say, what is your course of action?
You have two things you can do, Lori. One is to contest or protest the election by filing a lawsuit, which is typically done in state court. Or the second thing is to ask for a recount. And Lori, with these tight numbers all over the United States, those things are happening fast and furiously.
Absolutely. Okay, flip side, you're a lawyer for that candidate. What is your strategy here?
Well, here's your strategy. One, you've got a big hurdle to overcome because election contest or protest lawsuits are very rarely successful if you look at the history of our nation.
That's true.
And what you have to do is you have to prove that there was error. And I think technology has changed, and that typically is like an error in a voting machine, kind of like we had the 61,000 hanging chads in Bush versus Gore, or voter fraud. So you have to prove one or those two things to contest or protest an election. Interesting, Michigan, one of the states that's in play, they're one of two states that it has no law on how you file an election contest or protest. Interesting. Now, the second thing you do if you're the lawyer, you say, we need a recount. Now, Lori, how does that work? Typically, it's percentage driven. Most states, if you have a margin of victory between 0.05 and 1%, it automatically kicks in a recount. Or you can request it by saying there was election fraud or error, but very interesting. So you're going to see, and as we just went on the air, President Trump just filed a lawsuit in Michigan wanting them to stop counting. So if you're the lawyer, you're going to decide whether you want to do one or two things if you're going to contest an election. One, do we want the ballots counted? Or two, do we want the ballots not counted? So, I mean, you really...
Shouldn't you have a good idea of what that answer is?
You got a legal pig in a poke. I mean, because you don't know what's there. So that's going to be an interesting development as this goes through. But there are a lot of other lawsuits that are just kind of waiting on the runway, so to speak.
Kind of see what happens in Michigan, maybe? And how long could that take?
Pennsylvania, another state that's in play, their Supreme Court said mail-in ballots could be counted if they're postmarked on Election Day and they're received within 3 days for the election. Republicans sued. That has been denied by the Supreme Court of the United States twice. So we're going to wait and see. But if you're a lawyer, you better get your briefcase packed because I think this thing's going to end in court.
It's going to take some time. Greg, thank you.
Thank you.
If you have a question for Greg, just send an email to askisaacs@wate.com and be sure to tune in to WATE 6 on your side news at 5:30 every Wednesday to see if he answers any of your legal questions.